أهلا بكم في قناتي Sat Math 800. Today's lesson is about what can we use Desmos for and how can we use it. We can use it for graphing equation to understand function, see the shape of the function, find x-intercept solution, vertex and domain range, understand transformation easily, solving equation algebraically and graphically. You don't need to do all the algebra by hand. You can check your answer quickly if you are unsure. Solving systems of equation. Solving system become visual and fast. Great for word problem where you write a system from context. When we want to solve an example like this, of course we can solve it algebraically, but we want to practice using Desmos and explore all its features. So instead of solving the problem using algebraic, we will try new method and we will use Desmos as our math tool today. When you open Desmos, you will see that graph, and here is the enter. We will enter our equation here, y equals this is keyboard from 1/3 and get out of fraction 29x plus 10 plus 5 plus 5x. This is our equation. Of course we know that this is at the first degree function, so it will be okay. It will be straight line. We are sure of this. You can get closer or zoom in from here. What can we use it for? When you zoom here, we can see the intersection point with the y-axis, which is the c in the equation of straight line y equal mx plus c. C is the intersection point with the y-axis. It's 3 1/3, but he didn't ask about this. He asked about the slope. So let's get this. How can we get a slope from here? We can ask for a table. He followed all the table with data, so it's very simple and it is very fast. We can use these numbers to get the slope. This is y2 and x1, x1, y1, x2, y2. We will write y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to get the slope. Here we will write, we'll get the keyboard again, 32 point, there are minus 18. We will make a bracket. It's better to make a bracket. Over 2, this 2 minus this 1 minus 1. We get, this is the slope. There is some option in Desmos. If this is the decimal is smaller like this, you can make it, you can turn it to a fraction directly. But when we add this, maybe other scientific calculator get you the answer directly. This is, you can put your slope like this, or we will solve the equation algebraically now and know what we have to do. I will solve any equation with the two ways, with Desmos and with hand algebraically. Now we will solve the equation y equal, we will multiply 29/3 x plus 10/3 plus 5x. This term is like this term, so we will add those two terms. We will use calculator. It will become 44/3x plus 10 over 3. Of course, this is too easy. It's two-step, only two-step example to solve. This is the slope. This is what was for 14.66667. It's equal 14 over 3. You can always do it graphically by your hand and then check your answer with Desmos. Or if you can deal with the Desmos easier, it's all belongs to you. In this system of equation, it's very easy to enter this equation: y equal 4x, y equal x squared minus 12. Of course, you have to have a vision for this equation. It's a parabola and a straight line. This is second degree, so it's a parabola, and the other is straight line linear equation. The solution of the given system is the intersection point between the two graphs, the parabola and the straight line. When we say we want solution, we are asking for the x coordinate, only x coordinate. He didn't ask for the point, he asking for a solution. Solution is 6, the x coordinate here, or minus 2. These are the solutions, the two solutions, minus 2 and 6. But also he said x is greater than 0, so we will neglect this, and the answer is x, 6. To see this example, the table shows selected value from function minus 1, 0, 1, 2. They asking about decreasing or increasing, exponential or linear. We will see the x minus 1 becomes 0, 1, 2. Y 16, 17, 18, 19. This is increasing and this is increasing in the same time, so these are increasing function. So we will cross the decreasing. It's even increasing linear or increasing exponential. If we see the y here, this is, we don't look for this. For a linear or exponential, we are looking for the y. We will see if the increase is addition or multiplication. 16 plus 17 plus 1 equals 17. 17 plus 1 equals 18. We are adding 1 in each step. We are adding, not multiplying. Sometimes when you see another tables, you will see the increasing is multiplying. In case it is addition, so it is a linear equation. We solve this equation, but I also want you to know how to enter the table in the Desmos calculator. We will add a table from here, table, and insert our data. Here is minus 1, here is 0, and 2, 19, 18, 17, and 17, 16. This is the table. We don't see the dots, so we will use this magnifier. The dots appear. He has just point. He didn't. Nobody said write the equation or write graph the equation. Sorry. So he make those. But when we look at this point, this is will be a straight line. This is a straight line, so it's linear function, and also it's increasing. This is the way it's increasing, but it is in the first quadrant. You have to watch my video about increasing and decreasing the function. This is the way to the function straight line to increase. In this kind of equation, we have two ways to insert or to input this equation in the Desmos. If you write the equation like this, you will not solve anything. You will not get any graph. So in this case, to put any function in the Desmos, you have to get all the x's in one side and all the y's in one side. This x, when you get it here, you will find this, and you have to put y equal y. Don't insert it like this. Get the x from the right hand side to the left hand side and put y here, or y before or after. It's the same. So this is the equation Desmos can read and write. When I put this equation like this, I have a fractional function. The solution of this fractional function is the intersection point between the x-axis and the graph. So the solution here is -11 and 5. We also, to get the solution, we have to see only the first projection, or x coordinate 5 and -11. There is another way to input or this equation, to solve this equation, is to split the equation into equations. We will take the left hand side as an equation itself, 55 over x plus 6 equal y. This is an equation, and he will graph it like this. And put the other equation, y equal x. So he will draw a straight line that represents y equal x. And the intersection point between the two graphs is the solution. Also, the x-axis, the x coordinates is the solution, 5 and -11. We have the same solutions in these two ways. If you put or insert the equation like this, you will not find any decent graph. In this example, of course, it's a quadratic equation. Of course, we can use both factoring or discriminant to solve this equation, but we will use Desmos and graph it as I said. This is the same that I said before. You have to get -36 in the other side to make and write y here. Y equals -4x squared minus 7x plus 36, or to split this equation into equations. So I split it, -4x squared minus 7x equal y, and the other one, y equal -36. So it graphs two graphs. One is a straight line. This is the equation of straight line which parallel to x-axis, and this is a quadratic equation. Of course, -x squared, it will a parabola, and it slopes downwards. The intersection point between the two of these graph, this is the solution of this equation, 2.25 and -4. He is asking for the positive solution, so I will choose 2.25. Let's see example like this. He gave us a table, -1, 10, 0, 14, 1, and 20, and a functions. For the quadratic function, if the table shows 3 value of x and the corresponding value of xy, what is the equation? We can, of course, this is a point lies on the quadratic equation. Of course, we can take every point, -1 and 10, satisfy in each equation, put 10 in this place, in y place, and -1 in x place, and see the right hand side equal equal a result. If left hand side equal to the right hand side, then this point lies in this function. We will do that for the 3 points for each one till we find the 3 points lies on one function of those. But now we will, that's algebraically. But now we want to use Desmos. It's more easier. We will insert a table from here and put -1, 0, 1, and 20, 14, and 10. This is only a table. We will say we want an expression or a graph here to satisfy with this. In this case, we say we can put y equals ax plus bx squared plus cx x plus c, but this is not the actual value, so we will put here a1. We will put y1, y1, and we will not put equal, we will not approximately or tilde, and put a x1 squared plus b x1 plus c. Here we get the a value, b value, and c value. So a equals 1. The equation is y. We will write it here. Y equals a is 1, so we will write x squared plus b equal 5, so we will 5x plus c. He said that c equals 14. We will put plus 15, 14, sorry. And when we see the 3 points that we filled the table with, minus 1, 10, and 0, 14, 1, 20, lies on the quadratic equation, and I find the exact equation. So I will go and choose this equation. This equation is with if x equals x squared plus 5x plus 14. I will choose this without any doubt. And it by easy way. That's all for our today's lesson today. Hope you enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.